What's up, Twitch? Back at it again with another viral video. No, let me relax. They're gonna be like, oop, let me click off that. That's too much. That's too much.
Girl, Tim and them, they was making fun of people, but then they do it for every intro. They be like, "What's up? It's another
Yep. All right, hi guys. My name is Jen. I'm on the phone right now with my best friend Tori, and here we are. This is my first Twitch video, so we are here. Here we are. That's all I got to say. So yeah. Um, so welcome to my part of the internet where you will find butterflies and rainbows and unicorns and a perfect life with millions and millions and billions of dollars. No struggle, no challenges whatsoever. You would just only find prosperity because nobody's suffering over here. But if you read the title of this video, it says the 20s high key suck and I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm just like, I'm on here because I'm like, I know that I am not here by myself. So I am in my mid 20s right now, right? You know, woohoo, 20-year-olds, woo. And I keep hearing like, you're young. Everything should be great and fantastical. And I'm just like, oh, okay, okay. And so like I'm going like through different financial challenges and struggles, and then I was going through like you go through college and working and just all kinds of stuff. And the thing that you hear the most is like, you're too young to be struggling. And I'm just like, I must not be young enough because I'm struggling. And so I'm literally like, I'm not gonna even sit here and lie to you. Like, we're about to rant. Like, that's what this is. This is ranting and just complaining. I mean, of course, we're gonna find solutions and stuff too. But doggone it, we're gonna rant first. We're gonna complain because there is this like myth on social media of all places that the 20s is just supposed to be. And I'm like, I'm not saying it's bad, but it's a challenge. And I'm just trying to figure out like, when is my trip to Cancun, and when is my new apartment with my little poodle dog, when is that supposed to, you know what I'm saying? When's that supposed to happen? You know? So I'm literally just here to like understand if I'm just bonkers or if your 20s is supposed to be struggle to set you up for the rest of your life. So please tell me if I'm bonkers, put it in the chat and say, hey, you're bonkers. My 20s, they're going great. I love it. I'm going to trips to Cancun every weekend, and then tell me how you do it. Because it's a mix of finances, and then also too it's a mix of like finding yourself. And so like I'm just here creating this space, or here just trying to figure out like, what is this, you know? Um there are, I would say this, like there are beautiful things that I'm finding in life, and I'm creating my own like happiness through like things I guess that I'm doing and I'm pursuing. Like I'm a musician, I'm a I'm an aspiring music producer. So my music brings me, joy, and it makes me happy. Doing different things make me happy, all that kind of stuff. But it's like overall I've been finding that like there's a lot of challenges. And maybe I guess cuz I'm just I'm new to this thing called life. But I've been finding that there have been challenges. And so like I'm just here so to see like if it's just something wrong with me, or do you guys feel the same? Like, are you going through the same thing? Because then I also hear from older people like life is just, it's just the struggle, and you just kind of get used to it. You get like thicker skin, you get tougher and all those kind of things. But yeah, so that's just kind of where I'm at. That long 4 minute and 21, 22, 23 seconds of a rant where I didn't stop talking. That's how this works. I talk a lot. Um Anyway, with that being said, I'm talking to my best friend Tori right now, and I'm telling you, I'm talking to my best friend right now, and we're talking about adulthood and how like we just stepped out of college and get into this, and how this just really feels chaotic and crazy.
Secondary education is a scam.
she said she said secondary education is a scam. I look, that's a whole nother thing. Cause it's costs so much money. It costs so much money. It costs so much money.
My student loans are waiting to jump me.
Her student loans are waiting to jump her. I tell you. See, that's another thing too. So you know what? Let's go ahead. And I mean, we literally are just vibing. I should have brought something else to drink. I have water, but let me just take a little sip. But I should have brought like some tea or something. Anyway, let's like I want to go back, like, and just go back to the bliss of childhood. Not that all my childhood was blissful, but it's just a lot of things that I didn't notice then that I now know. Um, I don't know, like, okay, so a little background, I guess you could say. I graduated college, all that kind of stuff. I graduated as a music major and all those kind of things. Then I got into the workforce, and like this year has been a crazy year. I'm gonna talk a little bit. I'm gonna deep dive about like this past year of my life and how transformative it was in like another I guess time or another video. Or you know what? No, we here right now with it. Let's go ahead. So right now, like when I say like life broke me down, brought me back, broke me down again, revived. It's like when someone stabs you 15 times, but then they're the same ones that do your surgery and then like pump you with electricity to bring you back to life to just stab you 15 more times, you know? That's how I feel sometimes. Um, but yeah, it's been a crazy ride. It's been interesting for sure. It's been interesting. I've learned a lot, but I definitely would say it's definitely been a its own challenge. Um, And I guess to kind of piggyback off of that, that's one of the reasons I'm here on Twitch and that I'm also launching my first YouTube video this upcoming Sunday, which will be cool. This upcoming Sunday will be, oh, hold on, got myself echoing. This upcoming Sunday will be June 5th, and that'll be my YouTube video, my YouTube journey starting. But that's why I'm here because it's like everybody talks about how perfect everything is supposed to be. And my thing is this, I'm not like, we're not going to be in this field of like negativity 24/7. That's not what it is. It's just more so to be like, I know I'm not by myself and you should know that you're not by yourself. Let me tell you, this social media stuff, like social media and some of the images, right, not all of them, but some of the images on social media of like that thriving is always and that thriving is every day. There are no challenges. People just thrive, right? Clear skin, water, thriving is not the truth. And the truth is that life is like there are a lot of ups and downs. And someone needs to be sharing that life is a lot of ups and downs, not just like, oh my gosh, I'm going on my 15th vacation in the past. You know, realistic. It's just not real. But that's why I came here on Twitch because I'm just like I'm a person that loves to talk and I love to engage with others. And I am not like an expert advice giver or nothing like that. But one thing I do enjoy is being there for people and showing them that you are not by yourself and that we're gonna be on this struggle bus of life together. So yeah, so it's gonna be a mix of that on this channel. I want to do a lot of different things. I also want to like play some things. Maybe I'm a gamer, so that's fun. I feel like everybody is gamer, but I'm a gamer. I also have like other things I enjoy doing, dilly dallying on the interwebs. So that is always lovely. I have this blue color back here. Maybe I should change it up. Anyway, but yeah, it's just me. It's just me talking. We should actually do something. I was thinking about going on. I was thinking about like, you know what I'm saying? What if we dive into an activity? Let me see what we got going. So one of my favorite things to do is to cope. To escape and find ways to cope with life when I'm feeling like it's garbage or I need like something extra to do. Mm, 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 mm. What you up to, Tori? Still doing your hair?
Yeah, I have had to show my mom where the key was downstairs.
Mm, 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 mm. Hmm.
Speaking of escape, I'm gonna escape a little bit later. I'm gonna go on Zillow, delete all
That's
the houses I can't afford and save them, knowing that I'm gonna be surprised for some reason that someone bought my house.
all this is recording. I've been changing my screen. Whoops. This is great. I'm trying to figure out. Let me not even front. I'm trying to figure out how to share my screen because I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to share my screen. Can you guys see all of this? Huh. 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 Okay. Mm. Mm. Okay. Whew. Doobie doo doo ba dee doo ba doo. Doobie doo doo ba. Yeah, but I was actually thinking about that. I was thinking like, I'm just gonna get on here and engage in escapism, and I just don't know how to do some of these lovely things. All right, I want to share my screen. I want to share my screen so we can do this together. Well, one good thing, I'll be able to look back on this years from now and be like, wow, I was terrible. It was absolutely horrible. Delete. You know how like people like they when they get out of school they burn all their failed papers. I'm gonna be deleting this off of all of my welcome to this stream. We were just talking about, you see the title, how the 20s high key suck and I don't know what I'm doing. Does anybody actually know what they're doing? If you know what you're doing in this life, please comment in the put it in the comments. Like, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm out here living my best life. Please let me know. Not that I'm not living my best life, but I'm not living my best life. Yeah. So that's where I'm at. But welcome to the stream. We're just here getting our lives together. I'm trying to understand how to work all these magnificent tools. This is my first stream. This is not my first stream ever. This is my first like face to face stream. So hi. I know I'm gorgeous. Stop. But yeah, this is like my first face to face stream. And like I also played I had played games in the past on here, got kind of busy, not gonna lie. And ended up having to stop that for a little bit. But I might bring some gaming back into this. I might do some. I was playing like Hitman. I was playing some Dungeon Defenders. I was playing some GTA, which was a lot of fun. So, but all of those were like kind of a while ago now. So you just get to see my gorgeous face today this time. Um, this is kind of like this is my first stream, so it's like something that I'm not 100% sure how to do. We're gonna figure out. But if anybody who is viewing, right, if you think that wow, this is the best stream I've ever seen in my entire life, please put that in the comments that this is the best stream you've ever seen in your entire life, because I just know. Let me stop. I do need some assistance with some stuff. I'm like, is it too soon to ask for some assistance from my viewers? They're probably like, no, figure it out and then get back on stream when you know. I feel it. Well, I guess we'll do some activities next time then, because I'm trying to figure out some of the mechanics. Anyway, let's get into some of these topics. So I am a journaler, I guess, and you know what's funny? So I have my best friend on right now, Tori. Question: you ever seen that show Lock and Key? So let me tell you about Lock and Key. I watched Lock and Key on Netflix. You should definitely see it. It's really good. I was watching Lock and Key on Netflix, and so long story short, I don't want to spoil it just in case anybody wants to see it. Right? I guess I am kind of spoiling it, so sorry. It's gonna be some spoilers, just a little bit. But you know, these kids. in this house, the key house has different keys that do different things, right? You'll figure out the rest of the story yourself. But anyway, with lock and key, there's something called the head key. You literally take the key, right? It goes in the back of your neck, and what it does is it's kind of like an out of body experience. It separates you from your like consciousness kind of thing. And so this one of the girls in the show, she used the head key, put the key in her neck, right, to get an out of body experience, and she went through her door, which is her brain, her consciousness or whatever, goes through there. Her and her brother go, and some like animals like starts attacking her. She like starts scratching them and attacking them, and it was like, wow, what is this that's attacking me, right? And she realized it was her, but it was her fear, right? It was her fear, an embodiment of her fear attacking her. And she's like, that's my fear. He was like, how you know? Right? She said, I just know. It's my head. But like she could access all her memories, everything. What she did later, she turned around, went back into her head, put the head key in, unlocked it, and she took her fear out of her head. And so once she took her fear out of her head, she started doing all kinds of like things. Like she was doing things without thinking. She was like standing up for herself and all that kind of stuff. So I it was funny because after that I kind of like explored those possibilities. Like what if you could take your fear out? Like would life suck less? Not saying that life completely sucks, excuse me. Not saying that life completely sucks, right? But like, thinking about how we're talking about the challenges and stuff, do you think like if you took your own fear out of your head, you would have less challenges? Or like maybe you would approach your challenges differently? What do you think? Cause like she literally took the fear out of her head. And so I thought about like a lot of the challenges that we face, are they really like, you know, is it more so perception than it is a challenge? Like we perceive it as it being hard and difficult, or you know what I mean? So I thought that was a very interesting concept. Like, because I mean, I guess it all kind of ties in to this topic because everything is perception too. You see, we're just talking, I'm just all over the place, but that's okay. We're gonna get some clarity. We're gonna get some clarity as we go through these videos. So Tori, you said you've never seen that show?
No.
If you could take your fear out of your head, would you?
Um, no. But knowing that I could take it out would be a good power move. I don't think we should get rid of fear because fear is a good like motivator.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't have fear, then you don't feel like you won't feel a sense of urgency. But I think it would be good to take out some of the fear because most of the time, I mean, fear is the only thing holding us back. Now we can use it to either hinder us or help us move forward.
I feel it. I feel like fear was one of the things that held me back from streaming this long. Just fear of what people think, fear of how my space, just fear of all kinds of stuff. Um, I feel that. I feel it.
Because for me, a lot of the things like, okay, I have a lot of fears that can easily hinder me from doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But my overall fear that keeps me going is a fear of living a life unfulfilled.
Yeah.
And like dying and knowing that the earth and the people that I've come in contact with, their lives weren't changed by me.
That's deep. I feel it. So it's like you have a greater fear of leaving and have done nothing than you do about like putting yourself out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of how I.
Yeah, I fear failure, but I fear not trying more.
Yeah, I feel that. I totally feel that. I feel that with, I guess, all of this stuff too. So one thing I am gonna do, I'm gonna be like transparent and honest on these platforms as much as I can be. Um, because I mean that's kind of what I'm gonna do. But like to, I'm just I'm proud of you, and we're gonna get to that in a second too, because I'm real proud of you. I'm proud of us, and I'm also proud of myself. Because to get to this point where I turned my camera on and sat here and streamed where I'm live, where people can come in at a drop of a dime, leave, come in. Like you see people leaving and coming in, leaving comments, all that kind of stuff. It's very like, ooh, you know, it's like real time judgment. See, so that's been interesting because at first I was just gonna do YouTube. I was just like, I'm just gonna go and just do YouTube because I can record, right? And that was terrifying too, but I can record, I can post and never look at it again, you know? So whatever happens just happens. But on here on Twitch, it's like run you can't run from it. You can't run from, like, people are seeing you in real time. They're seeing your reactions in real time. They're seeing what you're doing in real time. And so I'll say this, if nobody but you and I watch this, I feel so empowered the fact that I turned on my camera and started recording in the first place. So that's kind of step one for me. Step two would be like, okay, let's get entertaining. But anyway, but step one is like step one is like, let's, you know, just get yourself out here and do things and put myself out here live in all my glory, you know, and just, you know, let some move and shake, because I'm not gonna get nowhere being scared. So so I'm very proud of myself. Like I said, if nobody watches this, I'm very proud of myself. Just for even putting myself out here, I think was a big step in the right direction. And I'm very happy about it. I'm very proud. But yeah, but I do, now that, you know, I'm getting a little more comfortable now. I really want to, and I've been kind of rambling. At the beginning, I was just like, talk, because I was like, but now I'm getting a little more comfortable. And I definitely think this is gonna be a relationship, you know, with me and all my ginger minions. That's what you guys are called, ginger. Nah, let me stop. My ginger minions. So my name. Hi, I'm Jen. I come in peace. Um, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Really, this was. So let me tell you, this is like gonna be my free be who I want to be kind of space. I titled this video "The 20s High Key Suck and I Don't Know What I'm Doing," because, like I said, I'm in my 20s, right? I've been facing a lot of different challenges this past few years, being in my 20s. You know, that's supposed to be so glamorous. But anyway, I've been facing a lot of challenges and I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, literally on this stream, I'm like trying to figure out, like, how do I do that? I'm like, I have to do that next stream because I have no clue how to get that moving and shaking, and I'm just gonna figure it out next time. So, so that's really where I'm at. That I have no clue what I'm doing. But what I am gonna do is even though I don't like know what I'm doing, I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure I live a fulfilled life. And that's like the goal that I'm doing, like traveling, spending time with loved ones, getting out into nature, all those kinds of things, doing activities, putting myself out here. So one of the things I'm gonna do on stream is put my music out. I have music that's waiting to be released. I am a music producer, music that is waiting to be released, and I just need to put it out there and do my thing. So between that, my YouTube videos, just being out here, communicating with other people outside of my house would be lovely. Would be lovely. I should have had a coffee. I want some coffee now. I'm probably gonna watch this and be like, wow, this is random. So random. But we just kind of sitting here vibing. Actually, since we're sitting here vibing, I can play my music right now. I'm gonna play my music. So I actually have a song called Upward Mobility, right? And so I put a lot of emotion in my music, but I put a lot of emotion in I'm gonna be putting a lot of myself into these streams. But this is my song, Upward Mobility, which actually talks about some of the things that I've struggled with. It's actually on YouTube. If you go in and type my name, if you type in Ginger Edwards, which is my name, on YouTube, right, you can find my song and type in Upward Mobility. You can find my song. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and get it popping. Let me see. Here we go. All right. I don't know how it's gonna sound like coming from the computer. I could have just shared my screen on here, but it's all right, y'all. Open mobility, feel like I'm constantly fighting my sanity because of my strict routine trying to get out of screen capital is a thing, feeling like a machine trying to get out of steam. And I produced this all myself. I was terrified to release it. Sanity slipping through my fingers like I've been figuring out who I am by all means. My mind is liquidating, slipping through the scenes fast and holding all these hopes and dreams, living a different life behind the scenes. Upward mobility feels like a scheme. Upward mobility feels like a scheme. So this song is called Upward Mobility. Kind of like what we were talking about here on this stream. Living a different life behind the scenes. Upward mobility feels like a scheme. Upward mobility feel like I'm constantly fighting my sanity because of my strict routine trying to get out of screen capital is a thing, feeling like I'm machine trying to get out of steam. Upward mobility feel like I'm constantly fighting my sanity because of my strict routine trying to get out of screen capital is a thing, feeling like I'm machine trying to get out of steam. I feel like it's fast, like how I talk. Anxiety still in my mind. I wish it was rose, but now it's divine. Stepping my back, like thrown to my side. My brain is the enemy, don't look surprised. I'm losing my mind, trying to catch up in this grind. Money is slime. I ran out of time, feel like I'm out of my mind. Trying to make it to the cloud, living a different life behind the scenes. Upward mobility, physical steam. Living a different life behind the scenes. Upward mobility, physical steam. Living a different life behind the scenes. Upward mobility, physical steam. Upward mobility, physical steam. Upward mobility, feel like I'm constantly fighting my sanity because I'm a strict routine trying to get out of screen capital is a thing, feeling like I'm machine trying to get out of steam. Upward mobility, feel like I'm constantly fighting my sanity because I'm a strict routine trying to get out of screen capital is a thing, feeling like I'm machine trying to get out of steam. Living a different life behind the scenes. Upward mobility, physical steam. Living a different life behind the scenes. Upward mobility, physical steam. Living a different life behind the scenes. Upward mobility, physical steam. Living a different life behind the scenes. Such as a money, it's whole scheme.